That's it. Okay, so officially, good night, guys. Good evening, guys, from YouTube. So my name is Solon. I am the host tonight. And especially tonight, we are going to talk about a difficult topic, maybe, but very common. It's cursing words and things like that. And so let's start introducing ourselves. Let's go with you, Marcel. Say your name, where are you from, and do you curse at your home? Go ahead.
So, good evening, guys. My name is Marcio Nunes. I live from Cericado de Linhares, the state of Espírito Santo. I'm 44 years old. I'm married. I live with my wife and my son. I have a little dog, Bento. This moment, my little dog, Bento, the process, I forgot the word in English, adestramento, is
Okay.
very, very interesting because my little dog, not bad, but very noisy.
Yes.
Because I forgot the word latir in English.
To bark. Okay.
This moment is different for my family because my little dog, I forgot the name, frequenta school during
2 days.
2 days on weekends.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Thank you. And let's go with you, Larissa. Please introduce yourself. Go ahead, girl.
Hello, boys. I'm Larissa. I'm 25 years old. I'm an architect. I work with landscaping. I'm from Rio. I live here with my husband. I have 2 cats and 1 dog. My grandfather has a dog and it's mine too. But I'm a cat person. I prefer cats.
Okay. Okay. That's good. So guys, I'm going to send the questions here on the chat, and if you can see them, just give me thumbs up and okay. Thank you very much. So let's go straight to the question number 2. Okay. We saw a video earlier and we discussed a little bit about the video. So let's go straight to question number 2. Do you think that cursing differs between women and men? For example, men, I know they curse a lot when they are between friends. They curse a lot when they are playing game or something like that. But I don't know, Larissa, I'd like to hear from you. Do women do the same, or they curse in different moments? Go ahead. Do you curse? I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes with my friends, especially after drink some beers,
Okay.
But in a punctual moments, not
Okay.
all the time. But I think it's normal to men cursing because he's just a man, so it's natural to today, but to us, if I curse, I could make a strange situation or uncomfortable. Yeah, so I think it's different.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Let's hear from you, Marcio. Sometimes people, when they're with friends, they call their friends names. They call the referee in a game of names. So what about you, man? Do you curse? Do you think that men and women curse in different ways? Go ahead.
So this question, I think different is I forgot interpretation because when 2 or 3 or 4 men the curse, but the moment relax or the moment fun, the curse not offensive, is the fun, is relax, is I remember now when I lived in the Paraná state during 7 years. There, the people play the card truco.
Oh, yes. The card game, truco, yes.
I, I, I don't know about this game because here in my state, not popular. But there is very, very popular, the game The Truco. I'm afraid when the people start the game because a curse a lot during the match. Né? Another situation about the demands when the situation about the gear or another situation because when you start the curse can start one fight because of the hard moment and the man. Now and another woman, I think uh, the currency is different because when the uh, wife for your husband is every situation is different. Another situation about the woman and another one because I forgot the word gritos and another situation about the course. But in my opinion, it's very, very different every woman, man and woman.
Okay, okay, nice. So let's go to question number 3. For example, when I hear someone cursing or swearing, I always think about my mother. You know, she was like so brave when someone did that close to her. But nowadays, she curses a lot. You know, so it's kind of crazy to see the time passing. So I'd like to hear from you guys. What comes to your mind? Do you have a specific situation, something that's really spark in you when you hear someone cursing or when you hear the word actually? Go ahead, Larissa, please.
I remember a neighbor. He doesn't know how to talk slowly and low. He's
Okay.
always screaming, and always say this word, always cursing. So I don't know. I just remember him.
Yes, it's things that gets to our minds, you know. I remember that there was a neighbor too. He had a lot of dogs, you know, and the dogs barked a lot when there was someone on the street, and he used it to curse the dogs, to swear at them, and it was like, come on, man, you need to do like Marcio to take the dog to a school to not bark so much, you know. But let's go with you, Marcio. What comes to your mind when you hear these words?
So in my mind, I think about the curse, the bad situation, because I said another question about the fun or relaxed moment. But when I hear the words, I remember the bad situation because I watched several videos, oral videos. I I forgot its pronunciation, filme de terror. But I remember the bad situation because I watched several movies, horror movies, I believe.
Okay, okay, nice. Let's keep with you. Let's go straight to question number 4. Do you think it's okay to curse, and when and why? Why should I curse something or someone? You know, let's go with you, Mark.
Uh, this situation, I think it's normal, depends. Uh, when you have a lot of friends, you talk with us about the curse. I remember now in my work that uh, one person, another people no- uh, uh, talk with you about the another name. I I
Yes.
I don't I don't say here. but it is the normal situation because he acceptable this situation. But uh, in my case, I have my son,
Yes.
14 years. I talk with he about not use these
Bad words. Yeah.
bad words because nowadays this moment is different because I said I have more experience nowadays. The bully and the another names is different. You use the bad words another person. Take care about this situation. You need to know no more.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Nice to hear that. It's interesting that you have a kid and you teach him these things. So it's nice to hear that. Let's go with you, Larissa. We are at question number 4. Do you think it's okay to curse? Like when and why? You talked about your friends when you drink a few beers, but I don't know when you hit your feet at the table. A few people curse a lot. So when should I curse or why? Tell me. When do you do
Yes,
it?
depends on the situation because I don't like to curse in my job, for example, because
Yeah.
it's a formal place, so I don't have to curse. But in some situation, I think it's normal to curse, like I said before, in a bar, for example. So depends on the situation.
Okay, nice, nice. So let's go to question number 5. When you were a kid, was it okay? Did your parents talk it with you about that? How was your relation with your parents talking specifically about this? Go ahead, Larissa.
I don't remember to hear my parents cursing, but I think it happens, but not in front of me.
Yes.
Um, but I think I always know about these words, and I always know that I didn't talk this word.
Yes.
So I think it's normal. It's a normal opinion about parents, right? Marcio could say more about this.
Yes, yes. It's nice because Marcel, he has both experiences, He had the conversation with his parents, I suppose, and now he is a parent. So go ahead, Marcel. I would like to hear your opinion about that.
So this question is very, very interesting because I was a child. I live with my mother because my father separated, but my mother, uh, the cursing, I and my brothers a lot because another moment is it's normal the mother to fight your children using several curse. Nowadays, it's different because they study another time. Another day, I had in the some school there existed the campaign about the bullying is very, very interesting because to show several people they suffer about this situation. So nowadays, in another moment, I like the conversation with my son about this because but the fault the respect another in the past existe more respect because when I did the fault the respect another person my mother fight in me the Havaianas. This moment, I don't the fight in your children. You need talk, to show, several explication. Is different in this moment. But I need I forgot the name. I forgot the words.
Say in Portuguese, I don't know.
Não, português também me fugiu, me deu branco. But
Okay.
this moment is necessary. I remember
To adapt.
adapt this new moment.
Yes, I totally see your point, because in other times it was a different time, our parents and etc.
Another generation.
Yes, clearly like that, another generation. So it's kind of different nowadays, I think, at least. And well, in my case, it's really funny. I said at the beginning of the meeting, because my mother didn't let me curse, she was said, no, don't say bad words and things like that. But she used it to curse a lot. So I was like, come on, why can't I do it? But nowadays it's okay. But when I was a child, I was thinking, whoa, why you can do it and I cannot? It's like you don't show this example to me. So it's kind of different. So I don't know. Let's skip question number 6. I believe it's kind of related to the previous ones. And let's go straight to question number 7. Because we know that when children are learning to speak, they repeat a lot what adults say, like if it's good, if it's bad, they repeat because they're learning. And what do you think about children that curse? It's like normal, it's like it's a process of learning. Do I need to correct this child? Let's go with you, Marcia. You have experience in this topic. So it's a small child starts cursing. What should I do? Tell me.
So I think it is very, very bad because the children not have education, because in the future he will be problems when he live with another people. In my family, I have one example. My I remember brother-in-law.
Yes.
My brother-in-law is transmit education to our children is very, very different, because he cursing your children cursing he, but when you see the moment, is very, very fun, because this moment relax in your family. But I said another moment with him, because in the future the children will be problem, because this costume, bad costume.
Okay. And you, Larissa, what do you think about that? Is it okay? Should I correct this child? What should I do?
I'm young, but not too young. So for me, it's quite strange. But I don't know. I think it's okay cursing in a conversation or to making an opinion strong. But cursing someone like your parents or teachers, it's really, really bad for me. So depends on the situation, right?
Okay, nice. It's interesting that you guys said about that, because we all know children are going to hear, they're going to repeat, and etc. But do you think it's important to learn the curse words? It's question number 8. Let's go with you, Larissa. Do you think it's important? Do I need to know about these things? Go ahead.
I don't think I know about this thing. If I don't
Just
have to use these words, isn't necessary, right? But I know these words, and sometimes I could use them, but it's not necessary.
Okay, nice. And you, Marcel, what do you think? Do you think it's important? Do I need to learn these things? Do I need to understand these things?
In my opinion, I think important because it is the bad education. But it's very, very easy to learn the curse in the family or the friends. But nowadays, it's different because the internet is
It's everywhere. Yeah.
yes, some in the Instagram and YouTube, in the man TikTok, several people use the curse or the video more fun. The I forgot escondido. They use the curse another way, but the curse is there in the video. The man TikTok. I said because my son watch TikTok during uh, during the day. He is a different person because he wake up, watch the TikTok, go to school, stop it, out to school, TikTok,
TikTok.
by at the bed. For example, in the TikTok, several videos about the use the curse in the people easy for learning the bad education.
Okay, right, right. Now, you talked about TikTok and etc. I use it to have Twitter, and on Twitter, it's like really common. You see, I don't know, 3 tweets, two are cursing something, complaining at something. So the social media and the internet in general, like it really has a lot of of things, you need to filter them. But in this topic, at least for me, in my opinion, it's important to learn curse words, especially when you are learning a different language, because you need to understand the context. You need to understand if someone's being rude or polite to you. So I believe it's kind of important to learn these things, even though you don't need to use them, like Larissa said, you don't need to to go out and curse in a lot of ways. But I really think you should learn them, at least the basic ones, just to get into context, to understand what people are talking to you. So really thinking about that. And let's go straight to question number 10. It's interesting, number 10, because it happens a lot of times when you get hurt, when someone gets hurt, when you hit your pinky toe at the bed, you curse. I don't know why, but a lot of people do that. And I'd like to ask you guys, do you think that cursing can make us more tolerant to pain, or it make us more relieved about something? Let's go with you, Larissa. What do you think? Or it's just something in our mind, it doesn't happen? Go ahead.
I don't know. Maybe cursing um, could help you to forget the situation, the pain. I don't know, but I know it's normal to curse when you had some little
Yes.
accidents, yeah. And I don't know, it's natural, but I don't
It
know
doesn't
why.
relieve anything.
Doesn't make sense, but it happens.
Okay, just normal. And what about you, Marshall? What do you think? Like, does it relieve the pain? Does it make you feel more tolerable? I don't know.
No, in my opinion, I disagree the question because I think the curse can another bad situation because nowadays the people can to think about the your pain or another situation the people start the fight because of the cursing. I disagree the question because when another people earn the curse, the people, I forgot the name, aceita, mas fica ofendido.
Okay.
I think it is a bad situation. I don't disagree. I prefer the moment to relax, the more the healthy play, brincadeira saudável.
Yes.
But but I think the several people suffer about the curse nowadays because today after the internet the show the in the past I don't see today every day several situations because when I watch the TV to show another things. Nowadays, it's different because the internet every day to show several things. The cursor can start the fight easy nowadays. I take care because another moment we live today, I prefer to calm. I prefer to know more another people. After maybe I use the curse or not, but mm, I prefer not to use it curse.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Nice. I don't know, Marshall, what do you work with? I totally forgot. I know that Larissa is an architect. What about you?
Today I work uh, quality analyst, analista da
Okay.
qualidade.
Okay, nice. Do you deal with a lot of people?
I'm sorry, I didn't
Do you need to
get that.
talk with a lot of people?
In case I talk in the meeting, the talk, I looking for another moment I can to practice, but every day I practice with us the talk.
Okay. No. It's because
I need to practice more.
no, don't worry. It's because it's about question number 11, you know. In question number 11, I'm going to ask you guys, is it okay to curse in your business? You know, because it kind of differs. Let's take, for example, I work in a technology company of consulting, you know. So I have to deal with a lot of clients. And I feel clients, they curse a lot, you know, and I get, oh, come on. Why do I need to be here listening to this? And I'd like to ask to you guys, is it okay to curse in your business, in your areas? And do your clients or the people that work with you curse a lot, or it's just, if you do this, it's going to be something really different? Let's go with you, Larissa. Let's hear from you. You said you work in architecture, you don't like too much cursing, but what about the people around you? How does it happen for them?
I work on a company and it's an informal company, not too formal, like another area, for
Yes.
example. But in my office, cursing exists, not all the time, but it's happened in some situations. But I don't I don't cursing when I was with clients, for example, because uh his they are the clients and they have the money, you know. So it's strange for me, and I think be more formal, right?
Okay, but what
I
about the
think no, I
clients?
try. I try. Yeah.
But what about the clients? Do they actually like really formal with you, or it
No,
depends,
no,
or they curse, or what? Go
no,
ahead.
they cursing.
Okay, it happens a lot. And what about you, Marcio? How do you see it? It's okay to curse in business? Do your clients curse? How do you react to this?
Oh, In my work, I don't contact with clients because this factory produce the product. Another place contact your client. Here where I work, I work with 20 people there where we start the day production the several products during the day. The place is closed for visitors or another person. You need to schedule for the visit there. I work with 20 people. These people exist the cursing and days, but I don't use the curse. I looking for to keep it. I forgot the name. Não afastado. Não gosto de me envolver com essas brincadeiras. Because in the futuro, the ambientes can a little complicated because I believe the work is a different ambience. You need to know about to enter or out. The place is different. Convívio. That person in the place.
Okay, nice. So let's go to question number 12. It's an affirmation, actually. It says that using bad language makes you appear less intelligent with a lack of vocabulary and a bad person. What do you think about this phrase? Do you agree with it? Do you disagree? Let's go with you, Marshall. What do you think? Like, just because I curse, I am a bad person, I am not intelligent. What do you think about it?
So I disagree with the question because but depends on situation. I said another question because in specific moment, this moment with legs and fun, the curse is the fun, the moment several people use when they talk about the teams or the another situation happening during the week. But I disagree the question because the people use the curse for two situations, or the fun or the bad. When the bad can they start the fight or another people suffer the consequences because I remember now one situation, one factory. I don't work there, but my friend talked to me about this. One work, he not acceptable the cursing the ai forgot também. Ele não aceita,
Okay.
não aceitava de xingamentos. With this situation, another people use the cursing a lot with him.
Yes, just to piss it off.
He suffer more.
Yeah, it's like that. People people are crazy out there. And what about you, Larissa? Do you agree with this phrase? Do you disagree? Like, just because using
No,
bad language? Go ahead.
I totally disagree because curse is not related to intelligence. It's talking about your personality, just it. And I disagree with the question.
No, I liked what you said, that it depends of your personality. Yes, that's totally true, you know, because you see like people curse a lot, but they do the things, and there are people that doesn't curse and they don't do, you know, so it really depends of the person. I really liked that. Guys, I'm going to send here the title of the conversation today, because I don't know if you read it, but it's related to question number 13, okay? What did you think when you read the red line in today's conversation? I don't know. Go ahead, Larissa. Please read the headline and then answer the question, okay?
Holy Mother forking, curse or not to curse.
What did you think?
I have to confess, because I read not forking.
Yes,
That's
I know it.
I need to read for the second time to read forking, and I don't know. I think it's interesting, and sometimes I choose the immersions about the time, because I can't do the immersions during the day, just after my work. So, and I really like your immersions in general, so I'm here today.
Okay, nice, nice. I chose this name because people would look twice at the title, they would see and I can't believe it, and then would read again. So I think it's kind of nice. And what about you, Marcio? Go ahead, man. Please read the title and then say what you thought at the first time, okay?
So, Holy Mother forking, cursing or not to curse. Actually, in my case, I don't understand
Okay.
this red line, but I'm curious. I need to enter your meeting because I need to learn about the new vocabulary, because I think it's different, the red line. Uh, this is the I watch your video before the meeting, for I understand more, but I I'm lost your meeting because it's new for me, but I learn a lot about this vocabulary.
Okay, nice. Like, no, I brought this topic today. Usually I do like this. I have an experience in my life and then I bring the topic related to the experience. But tonight's topic was a suggestion of someone on the feedback. So I thought, interesting. I'm going to bring this topic, this conversation. I really thought it was kind of interesting, like we don't talk too much about this, like cursing and swearing. So I thought it was kind of interesting. I didn't know how it would go. I don't know if people would start cursing in English or just go along with the conversation. So I think it was kind of nice. And that's why I'm going to send the link here for you guys. So it's really important when you give suggestions about the topics, because I really try to bring these topics and create a few questions around this, because I really think it's interesting. So it's kind of nice to see when people engage and try to, I know I'd like to talk about this, about that. And well, we learned together, because I didn't know that much either, Marcel. So I had to search for videos and a short videos just to get the general context, just to get involved. And I think it was kind of nice, kind of different, but yeah, interesting. But that's it for today, guys. Our conversation tonight was a little bit shorter, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to have access to more conversations like this or even classes, you just need to go to talkandtalk.com.br. And well, please give me more suggestions. As you can see, I bring the topics related to the suggestions. And that's it for tonight. I don't know, Marcio, Larissa, would you like to say something before we go? Okay, that's it then. Go ahead, Marcio.
So now I would like to say about the topic. I said another meet, I studied during 3 years international school research that not exist cursing. This is new for me.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of happened, but so I hope you really enjoyed the conversation. And well, that's it for tonight. I hope to see you all again. Thank you very much, guys. See you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye, guys.